Welcome to the Deep Dive. We dig into the sources so you don't have to.
Hot indeed.
Today we're tackling a really big question that popped out from the material. When is atonement actually finished, completed?
Right. It's not as simple as one single moment, is it?
Not at all. Based on this, it seems much more layered.
Exactly. So our mission today really is to walk through this step by step. The sources lay out a pretty precise sequence, okay, from like an initial purification right through to a final, almost cosmic judgment. We want to unpack what atonement means at each stage.
Okay, let's dive in. The sources start us off with, well, it sounds like a specific initial cleanse. It says this first bit of atonement is done when the 7 plagues wrap up. And that leads to the atonement of the actual temple.
Yeah.
What exactly is that first step about?
Okay, so this first phase, it's primarily focused on righteous creatures. The goal here isn't just forgiveness. It's more about erasing the possibility of offense from them.
The possibility.
Yeah, like completing their free will and making it so their perfected free will is inherently righteous. It's about perfecting the individual.
Wow, okay. That's deep, perfecting free will itself.
Yeah.
But then things seem to shift gears quite a bit.
We do.
After this temple atonement, the sources say Jesus comes down to earth and judges the beast army.
Right.
And this judgment is what completes Hades' atonement. But hang on, there's also this other idea mentioned.
The alternative view.
Yeah, that Hades' atonement might be when the first heaven and first earth get burned up.
Yeah.
How does that fit? What is Hades' atonement?
Good question. And it's key to see the difference here. The second kind of atonement, it's not about perfecting. It's about eliminating the offenders.
Eliminating them.
Specifically, this beast army, the ones who just won't repent. The sources are clear. Judgment is a form of atonement here. It cleanses by removal. And that alternative view about burning the first heaven and earth, it kind of dovetails with this. It suggests a total removal of the corrupted system or environment, which achieves the same goal, getting rid of the unrepentant and the sin-soaked world that they inhabit.
So it moves from perfecting the willing to removing the unwilling. Drastic shift. What happens right after Hades' atonement is complete?
Immediately, according to the material, Azazel Satan gets locked up, imprisoned in the wilderness abyss.
Right.
And this isn't just a side note. His imprisonment is the trigger, it seems. It instantly leads to creating a new heaven and new earth.
Instantly.
That's how the sources frame it. And the start of the 1,000-year kingdom. It's like flipping a switch for a whole new reality.
A cosmic reset. Incredible. But
Yeah,
there's still more. Even after a new heaven and earth.
there is. One final act.
The Great White Throne Judgment sounds ultimate.
It really is framed as the absolute end of the line for sin. At this point, death and Hades themselves are thrown into the lake of fire.
Death and Hades. Gone.
Completely. It signifies wiping out everything connected to sin within creation. Some takes in the material see this as the total final atonement for the whole created order.
The ultimate purification.
Yeah, and like Hades' atonement, it's mainly about eliminating offenders and erasing sin's influence entirely. No trace left.
Okay, so walking through all these stages, purifying the righteous, judging the beast army, locking up Satan, the new creation, and then this final fiery judgment. What's the thread holding it all together? What is atonement at its core based on all this?
Fundamentally, it's about erasing sin from creation. That's the constant theme.
Erasing sin.
But how it impacts you depends. For those who repent, who turn away from sin, it's salvation. Their sin is erased, but they remain.
All right.
But for those who cling to sin, who refuse to let go, atonement becomes judgment. They get erased when they're sin.
So the choice, your
Yeah.
choice for getting sin dictates everything.
Exactly. It determines whether atonement saves you or judges you. It's a dynamic process, not a passive one.
It's definitely a lot more complex than just a single event. This multi-stage journey from perfecting free will to total cosmic cleansing. It really reframes the whole idea.
It certainly does. So the question to maybe leave you with is this. Thinking about these distinct phases, purifying the good, removing the bad, ultimately erasing even the concept of death and Hades, how does this intricate process change how you think about universal cleansing and maybe the ultimate fate of everything?